Welcome back, and today we're talking about the God of High School episode 2. So like always, let's just jump into it. So episode 2, right off the bat, I have to say, was a little bit confusing because last time on episode 1, we see that Kang and Mori were going to go head to head. I mean, they were clashing, they were about to go at it. And the episode ended. It was a huge cliffhanger. So episode 2, I came in thinking it's going to be straight up fights. It's going to be great. And it was great. It was a great episode, but I was just confused because the episode started with the fights already over. As it turns out, Mari came in and snapped Mori's neck. I mean, it was hilarious. I did not see that one coming. And we find out in this episode, kind of like the goals for each of the main characters. Not quite Morty, but we did find out what Han wants. We see that he has a friend or a family member in the hospital and he needs a lot of money. So plus the nanomachines that the tournament is supplying, it could be enough to heal his friend. So we know what is his motivation to be in this tournament. On top of that, we get to see Mari, her motivation is trying to get somebody strong enough or a suitable person to pass down her sword skills too. And that's a big goal. That's a very important goal, especially for her family. It seems like she's the last one out of her family line that knows all these different sword skills. So, you know, that's why she's in the tournament. But yeah, I feel like these 3 characters are becoming very, very close. We see when Mori threw that sword by accident over the bridge and it landed on the water, how all of them came together to find the sword. And I mean, it was a good moment. It was a great friendship moment. But really the highlight of this episode was like a little bit after the second half. I mean, it was just awesome. The fights in this episode were crazy. We had the little fights between the main characters and the unknown characters that nobody knows who they are. Their whole purpose was just to get destroyed. And that's exactly what happened. They got destroyed. But once we got into the fight between Go and Kong, I mean, that fight was just crazy. The animation, I mean, you have to praise it. It was fast-paced, but if you were to go back and watch it and try to look at every little detail, you would see that it's there. It wasn't like a camera trick that they tried to use or anything like that. It was very fast-paced, but again, if you go back and you watch the scene and you try to see different parts of it, you will see that everything is very well animated. I mean, it was a very, very awesome fight. And honestly, I kind of feel sorry for Go. He got his head bashed in, but when Mori came in, I was feeling it. I mean, it was about time we got to see our main character in action, and it was great. I mean, it was awesome. Now, we do have to talk about the flashbacks that we got in this episode because we got to see the, Kong, like the main antagonist right now. He was, somebody that was being, I would say bullied, but definitely he was beaten. I mean, he was nothing. We see that he was begging for his life, but somebody was just destroying this guy. And eventually we got to see this other kid telling him that he could not use, I think it was Shiryu or something like that. Now, I'm guessing that's going to be the power system that they're going to use in this world, kind of like your Aura or Nen from Hunter x Hunter, something along those lines. And we got to see that Kong used it in this episode. I'm guessing that's what the Shiryu is. And it seems like some type of energy. I don't know exactly how all that is going to work. But Mori went toe-to-toe with this guy and still destroyed him. I mean, also, again, the animation in that second part of the fight scenes where Mori was fighting Kong and just, kicked him 3 times in the face. And Kong didn't even realize he got hit 3 times. I mean, a definitely great episode. Honestly, I feel like this should have been episode 1. I think it would have been a way better opening because, again, we got to see the 3 main characters, their motivation to be in the tournament instead of, in the first episode, we got 14 minutes of a bicycle chasing scene, which was funny. It had its moments, but I still don't think it should have been 14 minutes. I mean, this episode honestly hit every single note. I loved every single minute of this episode. Now I can't wait to episode 3 because at the end of this episode, we see that Park, what's his name? Park Mujin, whatever that guy's name is, but he's the top dog, it seems, around here, and he put Mori down. I don't even know how he put him down, but he put him down. And he's going to punish Mori. I don't know exactly how he's going to do that. You would think after intervening in a fight, he would be disqualified from the tournament. but I don't think that's going to be the case. Something is going to happen with him, but we'll see. And now I do have to say, I feel like this tournament could possibly be like a way to find people that can use that Shiryu energy, maybe. I don't know, but I feel like there's like an ulterior motive to hold this tournament. I think it's to find really strong people and get them like into a single organization to fight like a greater evil, or maybe this organization is like the evil organization. Who knows? But so far, I am really interested in the fights. I can't wait to see more. But if you have seen this episode, go ahead, let me know what you thought. Don't forget, we have a Discord server now. Link is gonna be down in the description. Go ahead and jump in. I mean, we can do watch parties. We talk about anime. Whatever you think anime related, we do it. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this episode. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.